Sorry, I had to end the other live because my phone was frozen. Hi! It wouldn't show me anything, so I had to change it. But it looks like it's all working now. So I'm going to do some live streaming on here. Never have done a YouTube live, so I guess I heard you can save these and you guys can replay them pretty much at any time. As of right now, I'm just going to try and do some of the large hearts. I'm trying to look and see what else I can possibly pour before I do that. But yeah, hello. Let me grab some pieces I can use. So I'm going to probably do some more of the little kiki hearts. I'm going to do 3 of those. And then I think I'll do a Snoopy. And maybe like a pastel Pusheen. And a Donatella Hello Kitty. I think those would be really cute. Just something different. My desk is completely covered in doming pieces to be sanded. So I might be like shifting stuff here in a minute just so I can have some extra room. Because I'm only down to 1 empty dome mat at the moment. Everything else is full again. So I'm actually going to shift, so if I do decide to pour more, I have room. Probably should have done this before I started the live, but you know, us artists don't really think ahead sometimes. Luckily, these mats move really well, so I can kind of just pull and just hopefully not knock into anything. There we go. So what I might do is might make some more little bubble teas and stuff like that, since I have plenty of those that don't really need any prep. All right, so I actually went and got myself some gloves. Sorry, YouTube is the other direction, so I have to get used to it. So I got myself some of these. These are just ones you can buy at Walmart, and they feel actually pretty good. They're powder free. There isn't any weird like feel in your hand. I've actually was using them all today with when I was doming, and they work really well. Did not have slippage or any issues, so highly recommend these. I'm just going to pull out a couple. I usually do 1 now. So the hand that's going to get full of resin or whatever, I will put a glove on. And then I always pull a spare to the side just in case, because I can be kind of messy. So for anyone that is joining that has not done resin, I see there's still only 2 people, but you never know. Some of you might rewatch this and want to know what the heck this is. But I use a 1-to-1 epoxy. And you might hear my daughter in the background, just so you guys know. Thanksgiving break, all the kitties are out. And I use Art and Glow resin. So this is the hardener. And I'll just scoot that off to the side so I don't bang into it. And then this is the resin. And the resin is going to be really, really thick. The hardener itself, I typically don't need to have any sort of like stick ready, but the resin itself, I do like to do it just because it kind of goes and gets a little bit messier. Okay. I'm going to remove that glove because I did have resin stuck onto my bottles. So I did already get it kind of yucky. So I'm switching out to a clean glove. Only reason I've been starting to wear gloves more is just because it seems like everybody is kind of having reactions. And a lot of these people have been working with resin just as long as me, if not longer. And preventatively, I don't want to have to go to the doctor because I was silly and just not taking the precaution. The box of I think 50 gloves was like $5. So, and I think they had like a box of 200 for like $12 or something. So either way, it's pretty inexpensive. I would have bought the big box, but I wanted to make sure it's ones I liked to start. It's so different on YouTube just because the angles that you have to go on. It's the complete different, like you have to go into a portrait or a landscape and not a portrait. I hope this goes well. I know you seem excited about live streaming on here. Gloves and eye protection are very important, even in masks. Yes. It definitely is. The mask, I was like pretty hesitant at the beginning. I was pretty immature thinking I really did not need some of this stuff. And then just standing without it, I could feel it like in my chest and immediately went and bought a mask and everything. So don't do what I did. take the extreme measures because it's like no joke. Love you too. What do you need? All right, I think I got the majority of it. Okay. And I did just go to the store and buy a bunch of extra cups because with like the 7 cups that I or the 7 batches I made before, I was like, no, this is so relaxing to watch. Oh, good. Good to hear. And I did get some new adorable sprinkles at Walmart. Keep me away from the Christmas holiday departments at all season because I get in trouble. I'm like, ooh, I can use this for resin. And it's so cheap because like sprinkles at Walmart, if you get them there, they're like $2.44. And if you want to get like the big ones, it's like I think it's like $6. You buy regular, fake sprinkles, and it's like $4 for 15 grams, and you're like, what? But I just bought this huge bottle. I don't know. I like to bargain. Bargain shopping is good. I get all those edges in there. I am doing the one hand and the one not though still. So mainly because I don't really touch the resin as much with this side and it just seems to work a lot better for me. So I'm kind of doing that. My mom is proud that her her penny pinching daughter. Yeah, it's like it's so much nicer to like get a deal because crafts can be super expensive anyway. And resin, like when I first got into it, I had no idea how expensive it could really get. But I love what I do, so in the end, it's okay. It's just like, oh man, I just spent how much on that? It's all good though. All right, I'm gonna scoot over. I have my little gingerbread boys and girls kind of over on the edge over here because I wasn't sure if I was gonna pour, and now I'm worried I'm gonna bump into them, so I'm just gonna scoot them over a little bit. I feel like my arm is going to smack into them, and I really don't want to do that. I'd be really sad because those were kind of a pain in the butt to down. Just a little bit. All right. All right. I put your guys' messages up. I didn't realize I could actually like put that on there. Hi, Arena. Perfect timing. I just like flipped on chat messages because they kept like not showing anything. So I was like, where is it? All right. My first YouTube video, you guys. Well, I guess not like my first YouTube video. My first live YouTube video. There we go. All right. So I'm going to kind of scoot this over a tiny bit. I might actually angle you guys a little bit differently here. Like I said, I'm so not used to it being like this direction. I mean, I'm totally cool with it and all, but I'm just not used to it yet. All right. Love that Pusheen. Isn't it cute? I love Pusheen. I mean, I'm not hating on this one either, though. I do love Tokidoki and Snoopy. I ordered some of these. They're when I think I last checked. I think these might be stuck in a customs thing right now, so we'll see if I ever get those. Customs always seems to take forever. I've had stickers stuck in customs. I'm going on 4 or 5 days now, so all right. I'm just doing the last scrape, making sure. And yes, she's screaming in the background with her roadblocks. That has not changed. Doesn't matter if I'm on YouTube or on Instagram. You guys still have to listen to roadblocks. All right, so I'm going to do my little pour. And my next release is going to be so big. I literally have made so many pieces, but I'm so proud of so many of these pieces because they've just been like, I don't know, creativity. Like my creativity is really gone. I feel like super crazy. I like being creative. All right, so for the YouTubers, my very dirty heat gun that I got at Michael's, and this is just me and my messy hands when I touch resin. You can get these at Michael's online. It's basically an embossing tool, and you can use your coupon. You ready to buy? I didn't even put any in the back one. That was smart. I was like, wait, but there's a piece of glitter there, so it's all good. I got overly excited. Mainly because like the phone, how I have to position it is like right there. All right. So I'm gonna wait just for a minute see if any more of these little bubbles are gonna pop up, especially this little one. The other ones look like they're doing pretty good and they're all rising. And Art and Glow does like self degas, so it'll just kind of pull them to the top. All right. I do see a little tiny floater that snuck in there, being so rude. Okay. Nice to have toothpicks. All right, so I'm going to just take them and then flip them upside down. And I'm not making sure that I get any kind of resin or anything on me. I'm just kind of giving it a gentle touch and a little tap. Snoopy was trying to sneak in a hair. How rude. Saying these are all going to probably be Christmas themed as well, just because they're kind of oversized and I think they're perfect for the holiday season and maybe adorable little ornaments. All right, so now I'm anal. You don't have to really have these covered or anything, but I like to make sure that they're nice and covered because obviously once you start pouring more stuff behind it, it's not really a big deal. But and then I just wiggle it to make sure all those little air bubbles get out of there. And I did actually go to Hobby Lobby today. Not Hobby Lobby. I went to Michael's today and I bought some little shaker containers for my new glitters so I don't like ruin them or spill them everywhere. All right, so I'm gonna grab some of the new sprinkles so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So these you can buy at Walmart and these can be used in resin. There's a reindeer mix. This is the Christmas holiday tree mix. There's a holly mix. There's pearlized snowflakes. And there's just some like big, huge gold stars. Now on top of that, I have more. I have all sorts that I have bought. And I have these that were like the little sugar and sprinkles. I don't really recommend that because I actually think it'll bleed through the resin, but these big chunky ones should be fine. I have like this holiday metallic mix. There's little, just like the little pearls. These are super cute because it matches, so if you want to theme it. I use this in one of mine. I think it was like one of the Pusheen hearts. Load up on the sprinkles. And then this one is like another holiday mix. Let's see. I blame the holidays for the stress and resin as the de-stressor. I bought the blue and gray ones. Oh, they're so cute. I do too. And then there's like the little candy canes. Like all these are just so cute. And I think they're perfect for the holidays and you can kind of just go crazy. You can go themed. And most of the time you can kind of go themed like with some of those containers. So you don't really even have to like pull, which I know a lot of people, they're like, I don't know what to put in there. So it kind of like gives you a little bit of, you don't have to worry about it. So I'm trying to think. I actually think I'm going to do Kiki. I'm going to do one as like a cute candy cane theme. And I just basically just pop them out. And then I have to remember I have to do these upside down because this heart is the other direction. It's the other way. I don't really have a rhyme or reason. I just kind of like, I don't know. I almost think like when they're kind of thrown in there, it's better because, you know, it doesn't look like it's so forced. That makes sense. Actually, I don't like how they're both exact. Kiki is flying through a snowstorm. Yes. That magical broom of hers. I'm sure Gigi is just thrilled about this storm. It's like, really? You can totally hear him and his irritation. What? I'm going to use some of the little beads that are in there. A little red and white. Yes, she's screaming at her game again. Oh, video games. All right. So I'm going to throw another one in there. So that's probably a little bit more helpful there. Got to get used to all these angles that this has. Lost a sprinkle. Sprinkles on the run. All right. So these are going to go all back. And I do not use these for any sort of baking once they've been touched by resin. I have a problem doing randomly placed sprinkles or spingles. My OCD makes me crazy if things aren't symmetrical. I try to, yeah, like for the most part, I'm kind of the same way. And that's why I really never did stuff like that. Cause like, I don't know, I'm very much like you. I don't like stuff to not look right. I feel like it's wrong. I totally understand. All right, so her second one is going to be some little snowflakes with a little silver. These ones I like because they're kind of flat. And as you can tell, I just fling them in there. There is no, it's so graceful. I just throw them in. Because basically I'm going to like move them around anyway, so I don't have to be super perfect at it. I guess there's an artist throwing them in there too. You just shove them in there. Okay, and then I'm actually going to add a little bit of these. They're like gray, blue, white. It's kind of like a Christmas-esque theme. These haven't even been opened yet. But I feel it needs like a tiny bit of color. I don't want it to be totally washed out. And the thing I love about these is they have this. I don't really love it. I'm being sarcastic. Because I'm like, I don't need all that. This I am not as picky about because I kind of just, and I will rearrange them basically how I want. I'm like, where's the blues? I have to pick them out. The blues are all sticking to my glove. They're like, no, we are not going to go in. All right, I think that's good. If I need to add, I'll add. All right, let's do. Uh-oh. Is it time? The tablet is dying, everybody. It is going to be the end of the world for her. If only that was like the big issue. Oh, my tablet died. I like Art and Glow because it's super, super flowy. And then if you want to try to like move something, it's like super, super flowy. You can like go down. All right. So that one is all done. And then the last one, what do I want to do? Goodness. I know what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to use no. I'm actually going to use this little mix that you guys saw in my humming mitt. I'm going to make her a little peppermint. I keep saying that I want to switch resins, but being able to grab a box locally always wins over ordering a new brand. I know, but you know, they're like super fast shipping too, so I like that because I literally get my resin in like 2 to 3 days. So it was always nice. That mix is so cute. I love this mix. I think I need to order more. That's my issue though. I'm always like, am I gonna have enough? And then I look at it and I'm like, yes, you're gonna have enough. Am I gonna have enough? I don't think so. Yes, you have barely even used it. You've only used it once. Me trying to convince myself to not go buy more. And I am just randomly throwing this in again. But the fear of running out of things makes us buy weird and random things, right? Yeah, you totally, like, you're not trying to do it. It's like a mental thing. It's how all of us Americans have learned. We've all learned to do it that way. All right, so I'm just going to kind of poke these through here. And I can't wait to do like Humming Mint, like different versions too. Like I want to do some for her, you know, like Valentine's Day, and she's such a pretty little character. All right. So now I have Snoopy, Pusheen, and the Hello Kitty Tokidoki. But super, super quickly, only because it just happened. I'm gonna pop that. And you know, actually, I probably should use, oh yeah, Easter Humming Mint. I should probably use some more of this resin before I forget and it's just sitting over here. And it's sad because I let it go to waste. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pull some molds that I need to pour. Not really need, but I want to pour. So I'm going to kind of shove this stuff off to the side. I know. All right, so I'm going to actually get at least these 4 poured. We'll see how much I have that's left. So I'm going to do Dumbo first. Give me all the scarf machines. I'm like the same way though, because every time I make a new one, I'm like, they're so cute. I want all of them. But then I'm always like, oh, but if Arena has them, I'll be okay. I know. You're okay. Isabella got so excited because I was screaming. But it was all in the good. Yeah. Yeah. You're so silly. All right, so I'm going to add. I'm gonna do a little bit. I don't even know what this is. This was like glitter I bought a long time ago at Michael's, and it was like just in a pack. And I'm so sad because I don't think they sell anything like this anymore. I've looked, and all these little glitters, like I've already used I don't know how many of these, and they're all gone. It makes me so sad. Like, bring them back. I think it was during the summer too, so boo. All right, I think I'm gonna put some of this sugar cube that's like a cellophane kind of look. And let's see what this does. I went to Michael's to get the pool blue color, but I couldn't find it. Oh no. Yeah, see, mine was in like a pack. But you might even try their online store because a lot of times they sell stuff online and then you can even have it like shipped directly to your store so you don't even have to pay shipping. You can just pick it up. Because I've noticed they sell stuff online that I'm like, why don't they just sell it in the store? They would make so much money. They're like, they'd have to be as big as like Hobby Lobby, I guess. Our Michaels aren't very big. Like the one that's further away from me is actually a little bit bigger, I think, but it still is like, I don't know. Like even our Hobby Lobby though, they rebuilt it and then they changed the size of it, and it's like it was a bummer. Like they got rid of stuff that I used a lot. No. How dare you? Don't you know I needed this? And by need, I mean I didn't need it, but you took it away. Now I can't buy it. I think I'm gonna do like a little frosty. Because I have a purple one. And I know Arena's gonna try to snatch that one. And I have a pink one. I should probably do like a lavender scarf pusheen. That way it'd be like, and like a mint green one, you know, like all the cute little plushies that they have. I sure should do that. I kind of think I probably should have just done these all this pretty blue. I like this blue color. Very pretty. Actually, I think I might do this all glittered. Surprise, surprise. I'm doing glitter. Who would have known me as doing glitter? And see, this was like part of a set too. This is really pretty. It's called It's Only a Matter of Time Before Out of This World Scar. Oh, it's already been made. It's sitting and it's curing. This one, you came and read it. It's called Slate Blue. This was part of a pack too. I find it kind of disheartening though that they make all these beautiful glitters, but they only do it in like the packs where you have to buy the whole thing. And it's like, but I want a big thing of it. Oh yeah, this is pretty. Okay. Gotta add more. That's not enough. I want this to be like super sparkly. I was asked if I ever like put too much glitter. I don't think that's actually a thing. I got some new signs. I went to At Home. It's like a decor store. They have all sorts of stuff. And I have a sign that says, Christmas is too sparkly. Said no one ever. I had to buy it. And then I have a little like shaker box that says, 'Tis the season to sparkle. So I need to hang them around my work area. Ooh, that's so pretty. Look. It's all that little hollow too in it. But I think I'm still going to add a tiny bit of pigment. Because I kind of want a tad bit of color to pop out through there. Just a tad. I almost thought I grabbed the wrong color for a minute. I was like, no, don't do it. I'm still waiting for Cicely Margot to make more sparkly. I know. I was harassing her there for a while. She was probably like, she said she would do a trade with me. And I don't even know. I have to check because a lot of people I follow, this is what I feel bad about. I think some people just think I'm being snotty and I'm not like paying attention to their Instagram. I like it has turned off a lot of my people. Like I don't see them on my feed because the other day, I think it was Moonshine Charms. I didn't see her for like I don't know how long. She hasn't been. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was like, did I miss her? Because it really wouldn't surprise me. I always feel bad because I don't ever want people to be like, oh, she just doesn't want to follow me or she doesn't want to like my stuff. Then I get all sad, like, don't think I'm not, I don't want to like your stuff. I want to like your stuff. Instagram is being stupid. All right, I'm gonna scoochie these. Of course, Dumbo is peeing. I check frequently so I could snag them for both of us. Aw. Instagram has been randomly following it. Yes, yes, mine has been doing that too. Okay, I'm glad. I was like, I swore somebody probably thought I was like just being rude. And I'm like, because I actually had somebody message me, I'm not going to say who, and they're like, why did you unfollow me? And I click on them and I was like, I didn't unfollow you. And I looked over and sure enough, I wasn't following them. It's like, really? I was not happy. Not happy at all. I was like, for real? For real though? Thanks, Instagram. Don't unfollow my peeps. And then I was following these random people that I have no idea who they were. And that freaks me out. Because I was telling my friend Chloe that she's stay-at-home mama. And I was like, I swear it keeps showing I'm following these people and I've never followed them. And then she was like, really? And then she had it happen to her and she was a little like freaked out by it. She's like, yeah, that just happened. By the way, though, her t-shirt that I have of hers, I wanted to like live in that shirt. That thing is so comfortable. That could be some bad news for me. I might have to go on her site and order another one. It was so soft. A few of my longtime followers have randomly unfollowed me, but I feel weird asking them about it just in case they're really chose. Yeah. Instagram and Facebook have been absolutely just a mess, like not letting me post anything and not showing me 70% of the people I follow. Oh my gosh. That's not good. Yeah, one of my extremely long-time followers, she knew me like back when I had 200 followers. She actually has unfollowed me now for the second time, so I'm pretty sure she unfollowed me and I have zero reason why. Like I don't get it. I'm just like, okay. I think maybe just sometimes people are just, I don't know, to change their mind a lot, I guess. I don't really do that too often. Like a lot of times if like I get unfollowed though for really stupid reasons, I feel. Like I get unfollowed because I'm friends with people. I feel like I'm back in kindergarten. Even though my daughter's in kindergarten, I feel like they're like way better behaved than some adults, but to each his own. I kind of am obsessed with that now too. I need stock in this glitter. Stock. Ooh. I'm gonna do a kiki in it. That would be pretty. So I just did like so much. Slate blue is awesome. Oh, I left and came back to see that pumpkin. Yeah, so I don't remember what I was just saying. That really stinks. I got a little distracted. I was reading. But yeah, I still have like that last custom to do. Oh, sanding. I was sanding so much today. That's probably why I'm a little like, I felt like I was out there forever. My husband actually called in sick again. He still has this flu. And I'm super like trying to avoid getting it because I'm like, I do not need it. I have unfollowed a few of the clay sculptors lately because now I follow so many resin people that my feed stories take me 2 hours to go through. So I've unfollowed a few to thin. Yeah. And see, like, I follow actually quite a few people. And I notice like a lot of people that are at like my rankings or whatever, they really don't follow a lot of people. And I kind of find that like sad that they should be more supportive of their community, but it is what it is. And I used all the resin, so I'm a happy camper because I didn't waste any. I was so freaked out I was going to waste it. I was like, no, no. These things are going to pee all over the place. I just know it. All right. Time to scoot these babies back. Now that I can focus back on them. Because the nice thing of this is this stuff just kind of sits and does its own thing. And I don't have to really worry. Okay, so I actually think the Snoopy one, I'm going to do total Christmas. Same, but I feel so bad about unfollowing. Yeah, and see, like, for people that I really don't, literally, like, have, this sounds bad, don't really have the interest in their accounts anymore. I do, but I try not to, like, I don't want to be mean about it. But I even had, like, some people, like, block me, because actually, I do not do the stupid apps that tell you stuff, because it really kind of makes you feel bad. Made me feel kind of bad. I was like, why did they unfollow me and then block me? What did I do? I'm a weirdo like that. Because then I'm always like, is people still mad at me for something that somebody else has done? I kind of just feel like I came into this to do this like for fun, and everybody kind of takes it as, I don't know, like we're all in school and I'm not the popular kid, or I don't know. It's weird. I have to think about whether or not they still inspire me, and that's how I chose. But I still, right, still feel bad about it. Yeah, and maybe, I don't know, maybe that's part of it. Maybe that's why some people unfollow. But that totally does make sense. Well, the nice thing is you guys actually might be able to see like the glitter and everything get added, because I'm not going to get shut off. It's 1%. Uh-oh. The end of the world is coming. The tablet is going to shut off. Yeah. Yeah. It's okay. There's a backup tablet, so it's all good. You need the small tablet. Only 'cause you put your lips out like that. You need the small one. Speaking to my 5-year-old, sorry. My feed is practically all cat accounts as an artist. Yeah, I really haven't been even on my account a lot today. Like, I don't know. I was kind of having a bad day actually. So I was like, I need a resin because this isn't good. I kind of get beat up myself a lot. Like, I was all like, do people not like me? I do that a lot. I think that's just how my personality has always been. Like when I was younger, I was picked on a lot and stuff, so yeah, just leave it there and I'll charge it. So I know people are always like, why do you take stuff so personally? Well, that's just how I am. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the Pushins with these pastel-y, like pearlized snowflakes. I think that'll be cute. Mm-hmm. It should be. I think it's trying to connect. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, shut up. I was watching some people live stream on here and they went 48 hours. Oh my gosh. Resin is definitely a de-stressor for me. Yeah. No, mommy's on her phone, honey. I'm actually recording. You don't. It's okay. No, you don't. You're all right. So I taught her please and thank you. Oh, that one's broken. I don't want a broken one in there. Taught her please and thank you, and now she uses it for everything. My child, now you're just taking advantage of me. Please and thank you. I love you too, baby. No, play on your tablet, lovey. All right. Which one do I want to use? Because I want to add something to it. Yeah, I'll do these little gray and blue. I did end up taking my glove off because I'm not really like in resin right now. I follow a mommy blogger account. Always, she says no, no, please no when she doesn't like something. No, the bee. Oh yeah. Do you see Dumbo's leaking? It's a bad elephant. All right, let's try and rearrange these a bit. That's funny though. I follow a few of the people that are like, well, I follow some crazy people on like YouTube and Instagram, and it's basically just like for laughs. Like especially today when I have like a kind of like a down day, I'll watch them and then I like it totally helps. It'll crack me up. And I don't really do like the whole marijuana thing, but I watch this girl that she eats edibles and then she tries to put makeup and like does tutorials, and I literally, my husband and I will, he'll watch it with me, and he'll be like, "Why are you watching her?" And then he'll just like, he'll be laughing hysterically because he's like, "I don't get it. Is she making fun?" Or I'm like, "No, like that's what she does. That's her thing." And then he's been like cracked up because we just watched one. It's called Brandy TV, and we just watched one where she ate some, it was a Rice Krispie edible, and she had to do God, what was it? She had to do the face paint on it for Ursula, and it was absolutely horrible. It was a total fail. I was like, "Oh my gosh." Did I send you the daddy-daughter dancing one? I don't know. I haven't checked my messages, so if you sent one today, then I just haven't probably opened it yet. I have like 39 I have requests. I have 39 requests I still haven't answered. And I don't even know how old some of those are because my notifications weren't really working. And I was like, "No." I felt bad. I was like, I even had notifications on my sales page, and I was like, "Oh my gosh. Jill, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life?" Oh my god, it was horrible. And then they had she had so many of them where gosh, she did like a makeup tutorial in the dark, but her light from her phone was her only light. Oh my, it was just, I was cracking up so hard. It was amazing. Okay, I actually think for Tokidoki, I almost knocked something over and that would have been really bad. For Tokidoki, I actually think I'm gonna add some holly, some of the holly mix. So I did the gold star, and I think I'll do some of these. Totally want Christmas vibes. So what I'm gonna probably do for the sale is I'm gonna sell them all as ornaments. But if someone's like, "Hey, I really want this as a keychain," I can switch it to a keychain. I think that's a good option because that way, I know a lot of people are just kind of like holiday shopping, and then some people are just ornament shopping. Or if you're like me, you do both. Shopping period just can get you in trouble. I want it to kind of like look like it's on there. My stepson is all excited because I'm letting him stay up. He's like, "Yes." You spoiled children. Yes. Spell's like, "What? You're spoiled." What, love? She's trying to kick me off my phone. And she's doing it really cutely, like, "Mom? Mom? Are you done? Are you done recording?" And then she's over there, like, making cute little faces. "Mom?" So I let her use my phone. My husband actually took me out to the Olive Garden as like a surprise dinner one night. He's like, "Let's just go. Don't cook. You've been busy. Like, let's just go out to dinner." I'm like, "All right." So Isabella is being really good. She doesn't want like anything there. She's totally being picky, but she's being a good girl. And so I download Roblox to my phone, and now all she wants is my phone. Like, "Child, you can't have my phone." See, she's even pouting right now. All right. So I actually think I probably have time to actually do some glittering. I just want to see. Yes, it should be fine. It's kind of lifting up a little bit. So I'm actually going to start glittering these. So I'm going to grab Let me see what I want to do. So I think I'm obviously going to stay with like the candy cane theme here. Let me grab my cherry, my other cherry, and where's my tinsel red? And I did actually organize my drawer, but it's not color coded, Arena, so but I can actually see all my glitters. And they're all stacked everywhere. It's still not a very good organized process, but it's getting there. All right, and then today, like I said, I went to Michael's and I had no idea. I actually had run out of my extra fine glitter. I had 3 of these and I don't have any extra fine glitter, so I had to go buy some. And this is like my go-to for a lot of my shakers, and it's my go-to basically for anything because it's really pretty, it's iridescent, and it pretty much goes in anything and everything. So I'm going to have to stab this open without hurting myself. Where's my tool? Otherwise, I'm going to have to just use my baby spoon and open it that way. Really? Yep. Yes, extra fine iridescent goes in everything. It does. Like, no joke. It's literally like the go-to. All right. I just took my scissors and just went crazy. All right. Yeah, that worked. Since I've pretty much ruined my poor X-Acto scissors. I messed them up, actually, of all things, on one of my kids' projects. Not anything of mine. I ruined it on my kids' stuff, but it's all good. The price us moms go through. All right, so I'm going to put cherry on the top.
You gotta put cherry?
Yep, it's going to be a cherry on the top. Is that cool?
Yeah. That's really cool.
And then I'm going to do some of this sugar cube because I like the little iridescent flakes. Last time I did these, they came out so cute. My other ones have already had their first doming on the front. I have it in the sandbox to go tomorrow. This is just some like tinsel glitter. This is when I got at Hobby Lobby. Highly recommend this stuff. It's like $6.99 and you get 6 colors. And I have bought this twice now. But it does go a really long way. What does it say? You got your kitty ears on? And then obviously I'm going to put my iridescent glitter. See if I can do it without bumping into my phone. Iridescent, I like to go a little thicker, and this is probably why I go through it so much, just because if you put it like a tiny, tiny thin coat, sometimes you can't see it on the other side. And then I'm going to use my chunky cherry color. So now Kiki has been candy corned, or candy caned, not candy corn, different season. Not a candy corn. It's a candy cane.
It's a candy cane.
All right, so then I'm going to do this blue, white, silverish combo. And let's see what I want to pull. I like to do a lot of different looks for everyone. I just think in the end, it looks a little bit like more special if they're all a little bit different. Let's see, do maybe a little bit of this one. All right, so this one, I'm going to put the top as my bling bling. And oh my gosh, Hannah, your black hollow glitter. I drooled so hard on that story. It's so pretty. I was like, yes. Hollow everything. All right, and then I'm gonna do some of this bluish tinsel. I do like to kind of layer it just so I make sure I catch all the heart. And then I'm gonna do some of this, it's like a glitz, but it's like a little tinsel. But it's not, it's more like iridescent. I found it at Michael's, but they only had one. I'm gonna need way more. Yeah, I was there and we didn't have any. So it must have, I bet they're probably discontinuing it. That's such a bummer. I was like shopping our glitter section hard today too. I was like, do they have anything new I need? Not need, just do they have anything new? I'm going to do some of that pretty slate blue towards the bottom. All right. So that one, they didn't have a slot for it, so I think it might have been a return from a different store. That's probably what happened. What a bummer. Oh well, that's what happens, I guess, in the world of retail. I remember how that used to be. All right, so this one, it's going to be like kind of like hot cocoa or peppermint cocoa. The ultra fine black hollow is from AC. And see, we don't have an AC more, which stinks. I should have to look and see if they have anything like online. A black hollow. It's definitely like, you don't really see it too often. You can typically find like a really pretty gold, silver, but black hollow, it's not as easy. Even though I think I did just order some from Glitter Hippo, so I might have just lied. I think it was like called like My Soul or something, and it was like a hollow black color. I'm gonna use this one that's called White. It's very boring, but it's very pretty, and it's just iridescence with fine glitters that's all added. And then I'm going to add some, where is it? I'm going to add at the bottom some of my Awesome Opossum, because I think this is like the perfect like chocolatey color. And this is kind of what I did with like my peppermint cocoa humming mint one. It's like the perfect color. Actually, Miniature Sweet came to a few of my lives. I was telling them how everybody loved my little spoon. I was like, send me some so I can give them away. They didn't say anything. Come on, you send stuff to all these other people. Send me something. I'm a resin artist. What? And just as a precaution, because this is how I am, I'm going to just back that iridescent mix with some iridescent glitter just to make sure it actually seeps all the way down and through. So these 3 are all done. All right. Gently switch it around. And now it is going to be Snoopy. And I'm just going to do like the traditional red and green. So let me grab, let's see. Oh yeah. Michael's has a black hollow. I have 2 different sizes. Okay, now I'm gonna have to go back and look. I was like, cause I did not see it. Is it in the recollections though? Cause I don't think I was over there. I was over in their other glitter spot, and that might have been my issue. They should stop sending me coupons though, because I keep getting like another coupon, and I'm like, do I need anything? No. But am I gonna go get something? Probably yes. Where's my green? Wait a second. Where is it? So much glitter. Is it hiding? Yes, it is. There it is. Yes, it is. All right. So I'm going to probably use some tinsel green and some emerald. And then I'm probably going to do some cherry and some tinsel red. It's in the craft something. I've got it there several times in a sample packs, and then I found it in a single. It's the holy grail of glitter. I'm gonna have to look and see exactly, because I'm just overlooking it. That's probably what I'm doing, which really wouldn't surprise me. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the red tinsel on this one. And then I'm going to do the cherry. Then I'm going to do the green tinsel. And then I'm going to end with the emerald glitter. And by craft something, I mean that's the brand. It's by the kids glitter at my store. See, that's where I was. So it wasn't there. That makes me sad. Because that's like where I went and got this. It's over by the kids section. So that's a bummer. That probably means we don't have it. Sad day. Sad day. All right. So this is Pusheen. And I'm actually going to probably put a little bit of the baby pink in this version. Just because it's like the pastel Pusheens. What love? So I'm probably going to do this hollow and maybe some of that. I think those would be pretty. Yes, yes. Hi! So I'm going to put the bottom. Actually, I'm going to start this one from the bottom. And then I'm going to do, that would match my candy theme tree. How cute! That sounds adorable. I still have to put my Christmas tree up. Cleaning and decorating. I'll see if I can find a link and I'll send it to you on Instagram. That would be awesome. Thank you. I got myself a mold by Milky Rainbow Deck. I'm so excited to start Resin. Yeah, she is awesome. She makes some wonderful molds. I've got the fortune of getting one of those from her. Her sales are kind of insane. It seems like everybody I kind of am like, oh, I can maybe get one. Like, no, it didn't really work. Darn it. Well, it was a thought that counts. All right. Maybe. Okay, so last one. So this is the Hello Kitty Tokidoki Donatella Christmas theme. I know so many people rush to try to get one and I'm never able to get one. Yeah, it is so, I don't know, I find it really stressful. Like, I try and I'm all, I'll get one, and then I don't get one. I just ordered 2 custom molds from Strange Night. She opened her customs today. I don't know if I know who that is. They'll be my first cool silicone molds. Yeah, I have so many molds though. I'm still going through from my D-stash. I have quite a few. Well, for me, so I have quite a few pulled. It's hard to like let go sometimes, but then it's like, oh, I'm not going to use them all. I'm about to order some Art and Glow resin and I'll start using it right away once I get my mold. Well, make sure you use my code so you can get a discount on it. Because it's helpful to get that discount. You know, resin can be expensive. Well, crafting can be expensive. So I used the red tinsel glitter on this one. And then emerald. I have to buy a new storage container for molds. I'm overflowing. Oh my gosh. So I right now currently I have 4 3-drawer containers, a tote, and I have molds all over my 3-drawer container and on top of my tote. I'm running out of room. So I'm kind of like, I don't want to buy another tote, but I completely forgot about your discount. I was going to order it from Amazon because we have Prime and I can get it for $25 free 2-day. Yeah, on mine, you can still get the 2-day. I'm not sure about the free shipping though, but if you ever decide you're going to order like the big one, if you really get into it, use that code because you get $10 off the gallon. So, and free shipping. Definitely helpful. And then I'm going to use some cherry. So I'm kind of striping a little bit more. I have to tell you, doing this with a phone tripod in the middle, this is talent right here, you guys. I'm talking myself up. I'm trying to put stuff away because I have so many glitters right here. I'm like, I'm going to run into it and knock over glitter. All right, so then I'm going to end it with my tinsel green. I'm just going to pop these glitters back in here so I don't lose them in their spots. I'm actually putting stuff away. It's amazing. I mean, it still is a disorganized, organized mess, but what can you do? All right. Let me see, did I get it all? Yes, I did. All right, so I got all these cute little hearts all done. And me and my analness over here, I'm seeing this and it's looking like it's sinking in a little bit. So I'm going to pop some of this behind it just because I want it to seep through. So these should be ready to pop or pour the backs. Let me see what time we got. It'll probably be tomorrow, unfortunately. But I will get the backs of these all poured and then hopefully I'll be able to pop them out that following morning. So I like to let them set. But yeah, restock is probably going to be, well, not probably, it is going to be Wednesday on the 28th of November. This weekend, I am going to do a Black Friday sale because I have so much stuff that's on my page. So I'm going to do a pretty nice sale that's going to go on there. So everything that's going to be ready to ship, it's all ready to go. My kids keep trying to shop my stuff like I'm a store in here. I need to get rid of some stuff. But I will be announcing about that possibly tomorrow. I'll probably make up my announcement so you guys can be aware of what's going to happen. But yeah, I'll probably actually start that sale. I don't know if I'll start it on Thursday or not because anymore it's not even Black Friday. It's like Thanksgiving Day sale. But I'll kind of see what's going to happen. And then I'll start. I already have a lot of pieces just ready to drill and finish for the sale. I'm going to unhook you guys from here and I can show you what I have been doing. So this is obviously the pieces I poured. This is just a brief look at what I have been doing today and why I've been so quiet. This trinket box is not for sale. This is actually a custom for one of the ladies that has been patiently waiting. So I'm just getting that all domed. But I mean, there seriously is so much. This is not even half of what I've been doing. Yes, it is. I mean, I'm my little gingerbreads I was talking about. I have been extremely busy and very quiet, and I still have so much stuff to do, but this is just like a glimpse into my world of what I have been doing. Doming is so time consuming. And just so you guys know, there is my son about Christmas. Christmas is too sparkly, said no one ever. So a lot of these, they're going to be ready to sand tomorrow. Some of these I'm hoping are going to be ready to be, like a lot of these that are the backs. They're going to be ready to get drilled, but I have so much stuff that I'm trying to get finished. This is probably going to be the biggest sale that I've ever had. There's going to be lots and lots of ornaments, and it's just like, it's crazy. I've been so productive, but being 3 weeks out of not having a sale, I've got a lot of time to do stuff. But like this stuff, I still have these all I have to sand tomorrow, so my sanding is still not over. I have this one to sand tomorrow. I mean, it really has not ended. So these I have to sand. I even got these done to sand. So it has been a super productive week. Kids not being in school has been so helpful. But what is your favorite heart mold? Actually right now this one has been my favorite heart mold, to be honest. It used to be the shiny one, but I don't know, I feel like I have a lot more freedom with this one. What do you do when you sand your pieces? I actually have a belt sander, and I sand it like that, and then I wash them all. Because if you watch my story on Instagram, you'll see why. It's like, it's pretty crazy, and I do wear a protective mask. Like these I have to sand. Like my doming is not even close to being done. And these will all be available in the sale as well. How much will you sell the black toad for? I'm not actually sure yet, because that's the first one I've ever actually made of that version. So I'm gonna have to look and see what I had for the other pricing. But I have so much stuff. And then obviously you guys have seen them. These are like the hearts that I've done before. So these will be as ornaments in the sale. And then My friend loves Totoro and she would love that. Aw. Well, make sure you follow my sales page because it's Haley Lee sales page. It's just in my bio. And I have my little humming mints. I'm kind of obsessed with my humming mints. I'm so glad that I have more of these coming in because I definitely am going to make some for myself. She is becoming one of my favorite characters. Pusheen obviously is always going to be my top, but I don't know. The little deer is just adorable. So those are all the ones I still have to sand. And then, like, this is not enough. I still also have all these to dome back here. I just ran out of dome stuff, as you can tell. Humming Mint is Sanrio. Yes. Yes. Yeah, and I didn't really know a lot about her. Sorry, I'm taking out my glasses. I didn't really know a lot about all these characters until basically being on Instagram and just being in this resin world, and then you start like hearing a lot of different names, different characters, and it was like, oh, like Totoro and all that. I had no idea what that was until I actually joined Instagram and came into this community. So, and see, just so you know, that's the out of this world Pusheen. Glitter. Instagram has taught me so much. Right? I'm the same way because I'm like, my kids, I've actually taught my kids stuff. So I feel very special. And then, if you guys have not seen, I have the little holographic Snoopies. They will be in the sale. I'm not sure. I might do some of them as ornaments, and then some of them as keychains. So I might do like a half and half on those, just because I think some people might want to actually just carry it because it's not necessarily like an ornament, but then I think it'd be really pretty on a tree with that holographic look. So, but yeah, I have so much stuff. And then the same with like this, the little Mickey that's right here, that's on the back. You can't really see the front of it. That is a custom also for, I get sneaky customers that get them in there. But thankfully, I have caught up to almost all of that and still managed to get all the stuff done. But definitely, when my creative juices are going, I really get into this work mode. And my kids are like, you just go, go, go. But it's like so much fun and they enjoy it because they get to watch and they get excited too. They want to see what I'm making. And I think it's really cool because even like my stepdaughter today was like, when do I get to start doing resin? So it's very exciting to hear like my kids, I've inspired them. But definitely, like, you guys haven't even seen these. Like, I have all these tiny little mittens. There's candies. Like, it's gonna be insane. It's gonna be a huge, huge release. And I told all the kids and my husband I might need help. So hopefully I have a lot of pieces that you can't even see right now that are over in another pile to be sanded. So the blue Totoro on your sales page is 25, I believe. Is the black one smaller than that? Yes, yes. So that one will probably go for like 18. Okay, Miss said, I think I'm up for Lisa's next tag list. I'm so excited. I'm drooling over all your cool molds. Right. It is. I mean, I'm so lucky that, I know a lot of people don't get along with Lisa, but I'm lucky enough. I get along with so many people and I try to get along with no matter who gets along with who. And I'm totally blessed that she has so much confidence in me to help promote her pieces and all that. So these are all definitely hers. Who is Lisa? Lisa is the Itty Bitty Boutique. She's tagged in a lot of my stuff. So like all these little ice cream ones, the Pusheen, these are all made by Lisa. You can't see this, but it's the Pika Pusheen. The Stitch and the Totoro are all her. The Hello Kitty ice cream is her. Obviously, the milk, the pumpkin, the Kiki, the Dumbo, they're all Lisa. So I just avoid all that drama. I just want to make the shiny stuff. Right. And I'm totally the same way. It's just sad because like when you get like to where I'm at, unfortunately, like people just assume that I don't know. Why don't you support us? Why don't you do this? It's just, but anywho, oh, it's petty drama. But I try to keep like exactly. I want to make my shiny stuff. I want to make all my pretty things. I just want to do what's good for my family, and I love what I do, and I try to hopefully show everybody that like this is what I love to do. But I will have like so many new pieces that will be available. Oh no, I'm sorry. I hope it's all worked. Oh, it's fine. It's not any skin off my nose, but I think if people want to unfollow me for other people's actions, then so be it. It's not a big deal. But I'm gonna pull some pieces so you guys can see what I was talking about. So I'm gonna have, I tried my hand at this and I actually succeeded. I'm gonna have some of these huge Pikachus that will be available in the sale. I mean, these things are massive. They are definitely like statement pieces. You could probably hurt somebody with these. Like you could just smack them over the head and they're out. It's definitely like a weapon. Same with these. Pushins, Hello Kitties. Definitely a statement piece. You could probably hurt somebody with those as well. So they're just huge. They're just like absolutely huge. And then this one was already finished, but then I have like the Pikachu. This will be an ornament. And I have this one that's just like a different little Hello Kitty shaker. I actually put little stickers in that one. And then obviously for my very first one, I have all these that will be available. There's that pretty pool. Oh no, yellow snow on Pikachu. So yeah, all these will be available. And then I'll have all of these. There's so many pieces. I mean, it's crazy. Like, I literally am like, how did I get all this stuff done? Don't take your kids to school for a week. And I do have these that are going to be ready. You have to get Lisa's molds on Facebook. Correct. Can we see the pumpkins? I haven't finished them yet. They're in my pile to get finished though. I was running out of stuff. But yes, they're going to get filled tomorrow. So I have this one I need to fill up. I have this one I need to just fill up. And then obviously those cute little winter Pushins. She's so happy. Yeah, I have like, I have the pile that's next in line to get finished. I have those in that because I'm like, that's my next roll of shakers to do. And then I have some of the little ones, and I have some of these. Yes, she does have a waiting list. I've been waiting for 4 weeks now. Yeah, and then I mean, typically Lisa, she is she's usually really fast, but I mean, unfortunately, she was having issues with her leg, and then she was having so many issues with her hand that she actually dropped stuff. It was crazy. And then unfortunately, with her daughter that lost her baby, so it has not been a great a great month this past month for her. So I know she was thinking about doing some, but then she was like, "Oh, it's Thanksgiving," and she's gonna be all stressed because she's like me, where um, she's like, "I have an order and I have to hurry up," and so yeah, it was. She had posted about that, but it was like it was pretty sad that she had messaged me, but definitely not like anything that was good right there. And I know she had just said they had a loss, but it was pretty sad. Still is sad. And I did get, with my Snoopy mold, I did get some of the little wood stocks done too. So yeah, lots of pieces. So excited. I've actually got an hour and a half. That's crazy. And it wasn't stopped. So I'm gonna probably just go ahead and end it here. But thanks you guys for coming to my very first YouTube. It was like my very first live YouTube. It was definitely different, but I did like it. It was nice. It was kind of a different format. I think you kind of got a better up close and personal view. The other way, I think it's nice, but then like it ends and then it lasts 24 hours and then it's right back up. So I'll just probably just keep this on here just for anybody that kind of wants to see or look and see what's going on. But I'm going to go ahead and end it here. But thank you guys so much. Yeah, I enjoyed it, but I can't wait to see other lives. I really enjoyed watching. Thank you. So yes, I'm going to go ahead and end it. And then obviously I'll probably be going to bed soon, but I'll be working again tomorrow. But thank you guys so much. Bye.